The Amazon rainforest is on fire. Again. It's not a natural disaster. It's not an act of nature. It's deliberate. It's targeted. And in 2025, it's burning faster, deeper, and deadlier than ever before. But why? Who's lighting the match? And what are they burning it for? Today, we reveal the shocking truth. The real causes behind the flames threatening the lungs of our planet. 1. Cattle ranching, the #1 cause of deforestation and fire. Cattle ranching is the primary driver of deforestation and fire in the Amazon. How it works. Corporations and landowners cut down trees and burn the remaining vegetation to clear the land for grazing. This cleared land is used to raise cattle for beef production, much of which is exported globally. Why it's so common? Fire is a cheap and quick method of clearing vast areas of land. Beef demand, particularly from the US, China, and Europe, continues to escalate. Loopholes in supply chains make it nearly impossible to trace beef back to deforested areas. 2. Soybean farming, feeding livestock, not people. Soy farming is the second major driver of Amazon fires, but not for human food. How it works. Large areas of forest are illegally cleared and burned to make room for industrial soybean monocultures. The soy is primarily used to feed livestock, chickens, pigs, and cows, not for human consumption. Why it causes fires. Like cattle ranching, fire is the cheapest and quickest method to clear the land. Once cleared, fire is also used to burn stumps, debris, and to control pests. 3. Illegal logging. Logging the forests, burning the rest. Illegal logging is another major cause of deforestation and forest fires. How it works. Loggers remove high-value hardwoods, like mahogany and IPA, illegally, then set fire to the remaining forest. Fires are often set to destroy evidence or to clear land for agriculture and ranching. The problem? Logging roads open up remote parts of the forest, making it easier for illegal activities to spread. These paths often become entry points for fires, igniting larger areas of untouched forest. 4. Illegal mining. Burning to control. The land illegal mining, particularly gold mining, is devastating the Amazon. How it works. Gold miners and mineral extractors move into remote areas of the rainforest, clearing land for their operations. They burn forest patches to establish control, clear space for camps and equipment, and drive out wildlife and local populations. Consequences. Indigenous lands and protected areas are especially vulnerable to this destruction. Fires not only harm the forest, but also lead to water contamination and ecosystem damage, especially in rivers and streams. 5. Slash and burn agriculture. A dangerous tradition. Slash and burn agriculture is a traditional farming technique used by small-scale farmers. How it works. Farmers clear small plots of land by burning the debris, growing crops for a season or two, and then moving to a new area. The land is often left fallow before clearing a new plot. Why it spreads. In the Amazon's increasingly dry conditions, these small controlled burns can easily spread into neighboring forests, becoming wildfires. 6. Weak government enforcement. No one is stopping the fires. Laws exist to protect the Amazon, but enforcement is weak. Why it happens. Environmental agencies are often underfunded and politically pressured, preventing proper enforcement of fire laws. Illegal fires go unpunished or are met with minuscule fines. In many cases, corruption and organized crime prevent authorities from stepping in. 7. Climate-driven droughts. Fire spreads. Faster climate change doesn't start the fires, but it makes them worse. How it works. The Amazon is experiencing longer, hotter, dry seasons in 2025, making trees more flammable. The soil dries out, rivers shrink, and the forest becomes an easier target for fire. Fires set by humans can now spread faster and more aggressively under these increasingly dry conditions. 8th, global market demand. The world is buying the destruction. What you buy can help fuel the destruction of the Amazon. How it connects: beef, soy, leather, wood, and gold. The global demand for these products plays a key role in fueling forest fires. Even when laws exist, global corporations often fail to trace or clean up their supply chains, making it difficult to stop the destruction from afar. The truth behind the flames. The Amazon is burning, but it's not just happening in the rainforest. It's happening in the choices we make every day. The fire isn't only in the forest. The fire is everywhere.